Welcome back for today's MLB pick video play for September 19th, 2018. And this one talking about this National League East matchup between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies, and our take on where we see the better value on the money line. The Mets, the road team, coming in as slight favorites here at about -125. In terms of who needs this win more, obviously that's in the camp of the Philadelphia Phillies, but that's been the case with basically every matchup that the Phillies have been in over the past month, and yet they've been one of the worst teams in the National League during that stretch, and that's allowed the Braves to open up a rather significant lead within the NL East standings, despite not really having overwhelming results of their own through that same period of time. So you have the Phillies. They were able to pick up a game on the Braves yesterday, now sitting 5.5 back, and that's a pretty big margin considering how much time is left in this regular season, but we'll see how all that plays out. Now, going back to the road team here, the New York Mets, they've actually been pretty respectable over the past month of action, and they're just trying to get things going in a positive direction so they can build in the offseason and try to have a bounce back year in 2019 after what's been really disappointing back-to-back seasons in 2017 and this year in 2018. In terms of their numbers, the Mets, 21st in the majors in runs scored, 19th in total team ERA. And if the Mets are totally healthy going into 2019, I'd expect them to have massive improvements, certainly on the pitching side of things. And that starts with a guy like starter Noah Syndergaard, the 26-year-old righty who's made 22 starts this year. He's had a little bit of time off, but other than that, still able to make 22 starts up to this point. Right now sitting on just a 3.26 ERA, a 1.26 whip, and then also 138 strikeouts, a 12-3 overall record. And generally, he's been getting some pretty solid run support. In his last outing, Syndergaard went 7 innings on the road against the Boston Red Sox, who are a very dangerous offensive team. And in that one, he only gave up 3 hits, 0 earned runs, 3 walks to 6 strikeouts. So a great sign from there for Syndergaard in his last start. So today he's going to be dueling against the 24-year-old righty Zach Eflin, who's made 22 starts as well this season. He's sitting on a 4.26 ERA, a 1.27 whip. His last outing, Eflin was effective at home against the Marlins, where he went 6 1/3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk to 4 strikeouts. And this was a much better start from Eflin after he had been struggling with so many of his outings. His prior 4 starts to that all were defeats for the Phillies, including a recent start against these New York Mets on the road where he got roughed up early, only went 3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks to 5 strikeouts. So coming into this one, the Mets offense should have some confidence considering not all that long ago they roughed up Eflin. This pitching matchup, we definitely give the significant lead over to the New York Mets. And even though the Phillies need this win more, they haven't been able to prove to us all that often that having a lot at stake to go on and win these games hasn't been a big difference maker for them as they've struggled over the past month of action. So with all that being the case, going to go ahead, side with the road team, taking the New York Mets on the money line at -125. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com. Links down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for tomorrow's video.